Morning, Earth and the Environment. We're here at WashU, standing right in front of Rudolph Hall here. As you know, we're going to be doing a few virtual field trips throughout the semester. And so today, it's late August right now. You guys aren't quite back in the St. Louis area yet, but I'm going to be heading down to southeastern Missouri to do a few of the stops for our virtual field trip. So you'll see videos from today pop up during a couple of labs throughout the semester. We're going to do anywhere from 2 to 4 stops. It's a beautiful day out. It's about 75 degrees, perfectly sunny, really nice for St. Louis in the summer. Should be great. Let's get going. Okay everyone, so we are standing on the side of Highway 72. We're a little bit to the west of Fredericton, Missouri. Again, still about 2 hours south of St. Louis. So we're standing here in front of an outcrop that's known locally as the Great Unconformity. This is a place where you can see Mesoproterozoic volcanic rocks that are 1.4 billion years old, juxtaposed with Cambrian sedimentary sandstones that are only a few hundred million years old. So we're going to be able to go right up and put our fingers on an unconformity that represents a 1 billion year gap in geologic history. So the exercise that we're going to do here, I'm going to walk the camera up and down the outcrop. I'm going to point out some various things. I'm going to ask you guys to make a sketch of the whole outcrop. The whole outcrop is maybe 100 meters long. And so what we want to do is see if we can capture the basic the morphology of the various units, the contacts or the places where the various units are touching one another. And then we're going to try to work out the relative timing of the various geologic events. So there are going to be 3 different units that we're going to see at this particular outcrop. It's going to be 2 igneous units and a sedimentary unit. There's also the unconformity that separates them. And so what we're going to do as I work my way up and down the outcrop is try to figure out the relative ages of all 3 of these units. And I'll try to splice in some high resolution photographs so you can see what some of these rocks look like. Okay, so I'm going to start a traverse of the outcrop. And what you can see in front of me appears to be a series of sedimentary layers. And I'm basing that interpretation on the observation that I can see bedding planes in these particular rocks. We're going to continue on this way. Again, the whole outcrop is about 100 meters long. And so you should be able to get a pretty good sense from this video, sort of a panoramic view of what the outcrop looks like. Okay, we're into some other stuff now. And you're going to see something interesting coming up. There's sort of a hole in the outcrop. This is a man-made hole, but it has some significance to it. It was quarried out because there was a unit there that was seen as being perhaps economically viable. We'll continue the full length of the outcrop, and then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to show you the other side. So we are looking to the south right now. I'm going to flip around and walk back in the other direction and show you the north side of this road cut, because sometimes looking both to the south and to the north can help us interpret the geology. So let's swing around here. And okay, so again, we're looking north now. Now we can see this very massive unit. As you might suspect, that is the volcanic unit. And we'll continue back in this direction. Okay, so I'm facing north and I am walking to the east. Okay, I'm going to cross over quickly before that truck comes, just to show you something a little further up close. So this right here is an igneous dike. So this is an igneous intrusion that embedded itself in this older volcanic unit here. So you can see here that there's something different about this rock from the surrounding rocks. So on either side, we have this more reddish colored igneous rock. It's fairly fine grained. I'm not looking at it with my hand lens, but it doesn't look especially coarse grained, but it's certainly of more of a reddish color. And then we have this unit here that seems to be injected up through this redder rock. It's got more of a blackish color to it, but it also looks like an igneous unit. You'll actually see here all of these holes. These are 1-inch core drill holes made probably by another geologist for the purpose of figuring out the age of these rocks. Okay, so here's just one last vantage point of the outcrop. Again, 3 different units. We've got sandstones up top. We've got some volcanic units through the middle. We've got another unit that appears to be embedded in the first unit. Okay, well, that's all for today. I'm going to head back to St. Louis. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.